Negative.
Okay, why not?
Because you were born a man.
No, I was assigned male, but I was definitely not born a man.
Yeah, no. It's a hard no for me.
Okay, so what specifically about the way that I was born makes me a man?
Because you're born with a penis.
Right, I was born with a penis. That is a sex characteristic, not a gender characteristic. Woman is a gendered term, and I'm making a gendered claim up here, not a sex claim.
Okay, how did God make you?
Sorry?
God made you a man. You were born a male. You grew up to a boy, and now you're a man.
Okay, so can you make an argument without God, or is your stance completely based on God?
I mean, God, and just looking at you, like if you look in the mirror, like how do you see a woman in that?
I'm fucking gorgeous.
I'm not saying you're ugly. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how you can like look in the mirror and be like, I'm a woman, like, and then whether you've transitioned or not, like down
So
there, you
being
know,
a
it's
woman
not
is not a
about
look.
me.
Being a woman is not a look. It's who you are on the inside. It is an innate sense of self.
I don't know. Like, like the thought of, I don't know, like, do you go in the woman's bathroom? Like, I have three
Yeah,
daughters, and I cannot
right.
imagine if I saw, a grown, you know,
A
man.
grown, what do I
You
know?
know, I don't. I just don't want to be offensive to you.
Boring.
I mean,
Okay,
you're
so
you're, you're already stating your opinion, so like you're not going to offend when this is the conversation. Oh,
all right. How's it going, Andromeda?
damn it, I came here because I heard God and I was ready,
Guys, I made Andromeda angry. I called Star Wars Star Trek.
bruh. Actually gonna be.
Why can't I accept myself? That's always a question that baffles me so much. You know how much self-acceptance it takes to accept yourself as trans? Okay. Mo Money, you're up next. Love the background. I love this background too. I wish I could keep this background.
Hi, can you hear
There we
me?
go. How you doing, Mo Money?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing fantastic. How old are you, please?
I'm 22.
22. All right. And am I a woman?
Um, respectfully, um, no. But I mean,
Okay. Why not?
I mean, I feel like, nowadays we are very sorry, my bird. We are very free to, make our own choices, everything like that. So whatever choice, you make is completely up to you. And, again, it's all about, respect and being a human,
Are
because
you a woman, Mo Money?
yes, I am.
Can you tell me about the moment that you chose to be a woman?
Pretty much when I was born.
So,
So
so you didn't choose.
I definitely know that I am a woman based off of,
Right.
you
And
know,
and you didn't choose that, right? You didn't choose to be a woman?
I didn't choose to be a woman. No, I was born a woman.
Right. Right, exactly. Same for me. I was born a girl and became a woman at the age of maturity. I did not choose this. This is who I am.
Yeah, I still think it's a choice.
Okay,
Absolutely.
then
Because I
prove it
mean,
to me.
think about it. Because at the end of the day, you choose to take hormones. You choose to come, dressed more feminine. You choose more feminine looks. You choose this, you choose that. And yes, things do have genders, like for sure. Like as far as if you're gonna look like a woman, you're going to, have longer hair. You're going to, I don't know. There's just lots of different things that you can
Right.
choose to make
You're
yourself look like a
hang
woman.
on. Could you choose to be a man?
I can choose to pretend I'm a man.
Sure, you could choose to pretend to be a man, but can you choose to be a man? Not pretend, be a man.
You can choose to take testosterone if you are a woman to turn into a man, or not turn into a man, but basically.
Yeah, that's not what that is. That's not what HRT is. You don't.
Okay,
HRT doesn't
so
turn you into a man. Doesn't turn you into a woman. Doesn't make you non-binary.
so what would you if it's not turning you into a woman, but you're born a man? So are you saying that you
It,
can't turn into a woman?
the things that we do affirm our gender and alleviate dysphoria. But what I'm getting here is that you cannot choose to be a man. Mo money. You could not do anything to choose to be a man.
I could not do anything to choose to be a man.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You cannot choose to be a man.
I could choose to quote unquote transition to be a man if I wanted to. But
Oh
of
man, you're just
course,
not
you
going to
have
answer this
to.
question, are you?
I'm really confused. What question?
Can you choose to be a man?
It is a choice. Yes. If I am born a woman, then yes, I'm going to
Fantastic. Then
choose to
prove
be a
it to
man
me
if I
by
decide to
choosing to
be
be
a
a
man.
man.
Huh?
Do it. Do it.
Just do
Why?
Choose
it.
to be a man.
Why would I want to choose to be a man?
To
Because you're
prove your
stating it's
point.
possible, and because we're stating you cannot choose to be a man, you're stating that you can choose to be a man. So we're asking you to demonstrate what that looks like.
What it looks like is probably, I don't know what path you're on, but if people choose to become a man or a woman, they're going to have to go through a pretty long process, I'm sure, to actually look like a man or a woman, as far as
So so being a man is a look. There's a right way to look like a man.
I mean, you look like a man.
Yeah. So what is the right way to look to be a woman?
Well, we are one, I have
Hmm.
titties. I don't know if you have titties, but I have
I
titties.
do.
Are they
I
real?
do. Yes, they're real.
So
I've had no surgeries.
you are a man who is probably taking something
Male,
to get
male,
boobs.
male, male. I'm a male,
Not you. I'm not
not a
talking to you. I'm
man.
talking to the main
We're,
person.
we're yeah, we're both transgender.
Okay, well, I'm talking to the person
Yeah,
on
well,
the screen, the main
you
person.
asked, and we were both answering, and the answer is
Oh,
going to
okay.
stay
Well,
the
that's
same.
fine.
Male,
That's
not
fine.
man.
But I mean, either way, you are either stuffing a bra or you are taking
No.
something to build a chest.
Okay. So
Okay.
hang on, Mo money. I before I got my implants, which I got 3 weeks ago, I did have honest to God, genuine 100% breasts. I had the same breast tissue as any cis woman.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
The breasts that I currently have are unaltered by surgery and are made of breast tissue, not just fat.
Do you have a uterus?
Nope.
Nope. But
Hmm.
that's related to sex and not gender. Again, this is a gendered claim.
I would
Woman is
really
a
like
gendered term.
to. Okay, what is the difference in your eyes as to sex and gender?
Sex
Sex
is
is bio.
biological. It
No,
relates
go
to
ahead, brother.
your thanks. It relates to your chromosomes, your gonads, your genitalia, your neurological sex, your hormonal sex, and gender is psychological and social.
Oh, so it is psychological. Okay.
Yes.
So with that being said, it's psychological. So would you say, like, you never had a choice. It was just like what you thought it was, everything like that. Like you just thought you were born a woman.
No. Not thought we were born something different. We know who we are. We're acutely
Yeah.
aware of what our biology reads. We're like that. We're not lost to what that is. But our internal sense of being misaligned with the concept of being male or being a man was there. We didn't get a choice in that. That's just a part of who we are. Our
I mean,
internal sense of
technically,
being.
technically, you did get a choice because you chose to get implants. You
Yeah,
chose
I
to
didn't get implants.
do
Why are
all of
you?
that.
Why are you back
Oh,
on
he said that he got implants.
she?
She.
Because you can disagree, but you can still maintain respect while in the space.
Sorry, it's just kind of okay.
No, you can be respectful within this space.
Okay. First of all, calm down. Second of all,
But yeah, that's not going to do anything. You can be respectful in this space. Thank you so much.
bye.
No, I'm not saying bye to you.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like trying to say
I
bye
was
to
just
someone
saying
else.
thank you so much to somebody who sent me a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on top of that, like we understand that there are certain choices that people can make, but choosing to be transgender is not a thing. You don't choose to be trans. You can choose to take certain steps in your transition, but not choose to be transgender.
Okay, let's talk about the people who choose to be trans when they're older. They're not born, whatever, this is.
Yeah, who
But
chooses
say
to be
they
trans when
choose
they're
to be
older?
trans and then
Who
they
chooses to be
choose
trans when
to
they're
and
older?
then they choose to
All right.
revert back to their true gender.
Who chooses to be trans when they're older?
Pretty much anybody
I
who
recognize
chooses
that I
to.
was
Yeah,
trans at
no,
22-ish. Does that count as older?
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
that's
you
not
you
choosing
chose
to be
that. You chose that. I mean,
money.
what were you
Mo
like
money.
before that?
We're not choosing to be trans. You're not listening. You're intentionally not listening.
Well,
You
it's
can
kind of hard to
choose
say
to
anything because you're going to keep
transition.
cutting me off.
You can choose to take certain steps in a transition, but you do not choose to be transgender.
So I guess this is all based off of psychological things.
Psychological, sociological.
So would you say it is a disease
No,
or some sort of
I would
like
say that it's
divine thing?
psychological and it's sociological.
Hmm. I don't
Why would
know.
gender be a disease just because it's psychological?
Well, because you are choosing to.
You keep saying that, and you have not been able to substantiate that at all.
It is all, you said it yourself, it is all psychological. Plus, you also said that
No,
you started
no, they did.
transitioning.
No, money. You heard what you wanted to hear because they never said it's all psychological. They said They said psychological and social and cultural.
Yep.
You skipped over that part because you just wanted to grab onto the psycho.
I didn't call you psycho.
No,
But
psycho isn't psychological, is in psychosocial.
oh man. So, what about you? When did you
Bruh.
choose to do this?
I
I'm
did
sorry, I
not.
couldn't hear. Oh, wait 1 second. I got to mute because of airplanes.
Yeah. What do you mean choose to do this?
When did you when did you decide or whatever to be, a different gender?
Oh, I'd never decided that. I've told you like 3 times before.
You were
I
born
did
like
not
that?
choose to be trans.
You were born like that. So
Yeah,
you're
I'm
telling me at
born
the age of like
transgender.
2 years old, you were like, "I'm a woman."
My internal sense of being was something that I was like that you grow into understanding about yourself. But it was around the age of 9 that something was obvious to me. I didn't have the language to exactly say what it was, but I knew that something was wrong, something was off, something was not comfortable, and something just was incongruent.
Hmm.
Age of 9.
Okay. And how soon did you actually start like dibbling and dabbling and all of like the sciencey part of things as far as changing your body? If
Oh,
you have.
that wasn't until I was an adult.
Okay. Um, let's see.
You see, those are two
I mean,
different
I
things.
definitely.
I'm talking about how like I knew beforehand because I didn't choose to be transgender. I just was transgender, but I did make certain choices to dibble and dabble, as you say,
Yeah.
into the actual medical end.
Okay. So did you have a support system whenever you were growing up and doing this
And
or no?
no, not in this.
So
No,
you had people that were like, "You're not a woman, you're a man."
no, I just never told people. It was actually a secret because when I was like 14, I would literally cry myself to sleep at night, being like, "Please let me wake up different. Let me wake up a girl." Shit like that. So like that whole thing was so like shameful and embarrassing to me that because I didn't know what that was. I thought I was the only one who experienced that. That was a secret I was going to take to my grave.
So, what made you actually just decide to make it clear to everybody, or just be open about it?
There
When I
comes a
was
point where you
21.
just can't hide away.
When I was
Sorry,
21 is the point that
sorry.
I reached the end, and I needed to look for more. So it was 21 when people started to discover, and I did begin to like tell people, and I began presenting myself separately.
Okay. Yeah, I was just curious about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, like I said, respectfully. But yeah, I personally just, it's all a
Okay,
choice.
so you can hear all
After
this,
that,
and you can literally hear all this and still say that it's just a choice when you
Yes.
still have not been able to substantiate that in any way, shape, or form. Are you listening at all, Mo Money?
I can listen, I can hear, and I can retain the information that you're giving me, but
Mhm.
just the same way that you guys believe that it is not a choice, I believe it is a
Yeah,
choice.
but can you
Then
give us something to
substantiate it.
ground that? Can you give us something to understand why you believe that being trans is a choice? What did I choose at 9? To be very specific here.
What did you choose at 9? Let's see. Maybe, I don't know anything about you. I don't know anything about your childhood or whatever, but I don't know, man. Something probably happened that
Nope,
just
nothing
caused you to be
happened. I
looking
had a
for
pretty normal
something.
childhood.
And you're probably just looking for something and
Nope, I had a pretty normal child.
Mm.
I didn't say anything to anybody. I kept it a secret. I didn't go looking for,
Yep.
because if I wanted attention, I probably would have told people, but I kept it a secret until I was an adult. So I didn't go and look for something. So that doesn't make much sense.
I guess you guys are just very stuck to how you guys feel
I mean,
as far as,
here's the thing.
and
I'm
that's
not
fine.
stuck.
You
I'm very
totally
open.
can.
Like, I always have these conversations, and my position has shifted many a times over the course of me doing this. I'm not very stuck. What the problem is that when people disagree with me, the people that actually make me move my positions and change the way that I think actually provide evidence for their claims. They don't just come up here and say, "I believe this," and then that's the end of the conversation. That's
I
not
don't
going to
think
change
there's
my
ever
mind.
any way that you could actually provide evidence that you as a born male could be a woman.
I mean, I
Okay.
could. But I've also provided you how it is that, like, I didn't choose these things,
But
and that's
at the
something
end
that
of
you're
the day,
trying to.
all of these
But that's
things
the
that you're
conversation here.
saying
Is you are
is
failing to actually
psychological
provide
and your
evidence for your
feelings.
claim that I don't know that like we are choosing this. You failed to provide any evidence, so I cannot change my stance when you provided nothing. You provided me nothing,
You're not
so
really
you
providing
can't
me
get
any
mad at me
solid
for not
evidence
changing
either.
my stance.
You're not providing any solid evidence either. All you're doing is telling me how you feel.
Yeah, but all I did was tell you. I didn't actually tell you anything about how I felt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Even
did
though
you
you
miss
did
that
tell me
part
that
where I haven't
even though you
said
told me
anything
that you
about
felt like,
feelings?
you're a woman, but
Did
okay.
you miss the part where I've said absolutely nothing about feelings? You just made that up? Where did I ever mention feelings? Yeah, you skipped that part in the conversation. You probably should have actually brought that up earlier. That way you could have grounded that, because I didn't mention feelings.
Well, I don't know. I think you guys are just very stuck on your.
I'm not
Okay,
stuck.
then get us unstuck, Mo.
I told you, you just need to provide evidence for what you're saying, and I can change my position. You cannot just come up here and say, I believe this, and then get mad at me that your belief
Oh, I'm
didn't
not mad.
change
I
my
promise
position.
you, I'm not mad.
That doesn't mean anything. You're still up here like upset that we're stuck in our ways when we're not.
I'm
You're
not
just not
upset. I
using.
don't care about what y'all do. Y'all do what you need to do. At the end of the
No,
day,
I'm
it's
Mo,
your
not saying
life.
Mo,
you're stuck. You're literally repeating, I think y'all are stuck in your ways. But that's the thing, is we're not. You just aren't providing evidence. You're just saying I believe, and then turning around and saying you're stuck in your ways. You only believe this.
I got cash after
Oh,
Kiki. You have a good day, Mo.
oh man, y'all got it. Bye.
Okay. All right. Guys, keep tapping that screen. Get us up to 100,000 likes. If you are enjoying this, please give me a follow. I go live twice a day, almost every day. Hit that little red plus right up there. Please also follow my amazing panelists. We're going to bring up the next guest right now. Just a reminder, we are looking for opposition only. So if you are friendly, you are loved, but please do not request. The freaking airport is active as hell today.
wow.
It's me. I'm the op.
75
Oh,
requests.
no, it's not me. Just kidding.
Thank you so much for the glowy jellyfish. Just a reminder that 5% of all gifts are donated to charity. Hello, how are you today?
I'm good.
How old are you, please?
47.
27. Fantastic. And am I a woman?
If you choose to be. I mean, I'm friendly in a way to a point where I don't understand
Thank
where
you for the comment.
you guys get up
Okay.
on here and you guys choose to do exactly what you don't want everybody else to do. I feel like
Okay. Are you transgender?
no.
Then I'm not interested in your tone policing. Do you have any opposition to the topic?
You guys are bullies.
Okay. Have a good day. Goodbye.
Rar, rar, rar.
Hello. How you doing?
Oh,
Or not? Okay.
They are not.
84 quests. Gotta keep tapping away. Tap away. We should be able to blow past 100,000 with these views. How you doing, Prophecy?
I'm great.
How old are you, please?
I'm 21.
rar.
21. Fantastic. Am I a woman?
See, that's a very, very weird conversation because genetically you're not. Down to the DNA, you still have your male chromosomes and all that other stuff. But if you want to be a woman and you identify as that, that's fine. Where it comes to a draw point is when you tell me to respect your opinion because I don't think of you as a woman. I think of you as a
Okay.
man.
All right. Let's hang on. Thank you for the black cat. Let's start with your first claim that chromosomes determine whether or not I'm a woman or a man. So chromosomes are a sex characteristic, and woman is a gendered term. Woman is not related to your sex. Thank you so much for the hand heart. So female is a sex, woman is a gender. So I am male because I do have male chromosomes, but I'm not making any claim about my sex up here. I'm making a claim about my gender.
Right, but that's your opinion. Your opinion is you're a woman because genetically you're a
Thank you so
man.
much for the
You can't change your genetics.
Right, I'm not claiming that I can change my sex or even my gender for
Right,
that matter,
but you're saying you're a woman.
because I am a woman. Because do you understand what I said about sex and gender being different?
Right, and I understand it's different, but you're trying to
Am I
tell
breaking up?
people to prove you wrong that you're a woman when I'm here
Yeah,
proving you wrong.
you're
You're not a
starting
woman.
to
You're
break up.
genetically a male.
Okay, but that's the thing is that what she's saying is she's not making she's not making a biological claim. She's making a sociological claim. So by you coming up and stating something based on biology, you're not proving her wrong
I
because
am
she's
100.
grounding
I'm
her.
100%
I
proving
don't
you
know why
wrong
I don't know why
because
you're interrupting. I don't know why you're interrupting me.
10,000
I
years
don't know
ago
why
we
you're
had two
interrupting me.
genders,
I
male
don't
and
know why
female.
you're
Did we not?
interrupting me. I
Answer
don't
my
know what you
question.
think.
Male or
You're not
female?
gonna.
1,000 years
I'm
ago.
not done. I'm not done
Exactly,
speaking.
because you guys can't
Thank you
handle the
so. I
fact
know.
that
I'm
someone
gonna go.
comes in
No,
here
I
with a different
can. I
opinion.
just don't know why
You
you're
can't
interrupting
because
me.
you
I
can't prove me
can. You're just
wrong.
interrupting
A
me.
thousand years ago,
I can. You're just
man or woman.
interrupting me. Can I
A
go ahead and
thousand
finish
years
my
ago, man or woman.
sentence so that we can get to your point? Can I finish what I'm
I'm
saying so you
prove
can get
my
to your
point
point?
right now. Man or woman,
No,
a thousand years ago.
I'm literally just trying to actually finish my sentence so then we can go ahead and move to your question. Cool. Can I finish my sentence?
Go ahead.
Thank you
Prove
so
me wrong.
much. Well, I'm going to once I actually understand your question, but I'm going to finish my earlier statement first. So the issue here is that like what you're doing is you're talking about biology. You're making biological claims, which isn't going to prove Adora wrong because Adora is grounding herself in sociology. So in order to prove her wrong, you have to move into the grounding of her argument. So you saying you're biologically this has nothing to do with the conversation.
Okay,
You
so
understand how?
if I went to a zoo and I said I am a tiger, are they going to put me in the tiger
Is
pen?
that an equivalent comparison to what we're saying
It's
here?
100% because you are
How is
sitting
it?
here saying that you are a woman,
Yeah.
but you don't have a uterus. You
Okay.
can't
So
have babies.
you're not
You,
listening.
I'm
So
a
you're not
hundred.
listening.
Okay, again, because you
I
interrupted
don't
me
have a
before. A
uterus and I
thousand
can't have
years
baby.
ago, 10,000 years ago, there
Mhm.
was two genders, and what were they?
Yeah, there were generally male and female, but typically outside of that, some other
You're
cults.
trying
I'm
to
not
wiggle
done.
your way
We're
out of
not
the answer.
humans.
Why can I not finish a
Give me
statement?
a straight answer. I said
I'm
yes
not
or
done
no, male
speaking.
or female.
I'm not done speaking. I'm not
Because you're
done speaking.
twisting my words and
Yeah,
trying to
I'm
smiggle your
not
answer
twisting
in.
your word. I'm not
1,000
twisting
years
your
ago,
words.
there were
I am
two
not
genders.
twisting
What are
your
there now?
words. I'm finishing my statements.
You
You
continue
cutting
to
me off.
interrupt me, and then
No,
you're
I'm
getting mad for me
finishing. You
interrupting you.
interrupted me. I was in the middle of my
You
statement and
stopped
you interrupted
speaking.
me. No, I didn't. I was still speaking. You heard what you wanted to hear and then cut me off.
No.